Have you ever heard a song that feels strangely familiar, yet you can't place it? In a long-forgotten village, nestled deep in a valley where the sun seems hesitant to shine, sits an old stone well. Every night, as the moon casts long skeletal shadows, a little girl appears. She perches on the edge of the well, her small feet dangling just above the dark, still water, and hums a tune. It's a haunting, simple melody that drifts on the breeze. A tune no one in the village can remember ever hearing before, yet it sends a shiver down their spines. The elders warn the children away from the well after dusk, telling tales of its bottomless depths and the strange echoes that sometimes rise from it. They say the water holds memories best left undisturbed. But the girl just sits there, night after night, her solitary song a lonely beacon in the oppressive silence. She seems to be waiting for something, or someone, her gaze fixed on the black mirror of the water below, as if expecting an answer from the depths. One evening, a young traveler named Marco, known for his skepticism and brave heart, was passing through. He had heard the whispers about the girl by the well, and dismissing them as village folklore, decided to see for himself. He found her just as the stories described, a small, ethereal figure bathed in moonlight, humming her sorrowful, nameless tune. Her presence was strangely captivating, more melancholic than menacing. Marco felt a pull of sympathy, a need to understand her solitude. He approached cautiously, his footsteps soft on the damp earth, not wanting to startle her. The air grew colder as he neared the well, the girl's humming seeming to seep into the very stones around them. He stopped a few feet away, clearing his throat gently to announce his presence, his heart pounding with a mixture of curiosity and a sudden, inexplicable apprehension. "Why are you here all alone?" Marco asked, his voice softer than he intended. The girl stopped humming and slowly turned her head. A faint, almost knowing smile touched her lips, but it didn't reach her dark, empty eyes. She didn't answer his question directly. Instead, she raised a small, pale hand and pointed a slender finger towards the inky surface of the water inside the well. "I'm waiting for my reflection," she said, her voice a soft, rustling whisper, like dry leaves skittering across pavement. It was a strange answer, one that made the hairs on Marco's arms stand on end. Why would someone wait for their own reflection? Confused but intrigued, Marco stepped closer, peering over the stone rim and into the dark water beside her. What he saw made his blood run cold. In the still black water, her face was perfectly mirrored, the moonlight catching the pale curve of her cheek and the darkness of her eyes. But right next to her reflection, where his own should have been, there was nothing. Just an empty, undisturbed patch of black water. It was as if he was invisible, a ghost standing beside her. A knot of pure terror tightened in his stomach. He stumbled back, his mind reeling, trying to process the impossible sight. Before he could scream, before he could run, the girl leaned in close, her breath a cold mist against his ear. Then she whispered, her voice chillingly calm, "Now it's your turn." In that moment, Marco understood. She wasn't waiting for her reflection to appear. She was waiting for a new one to join hers. He felt an irresistible force pulling him forward, his feet moving against his will, his gaze locked on the empty space in the water. The next morning, the first rays of sunlight pierced the mist shrouding the village. A group of villagers on their way to the fields passed by the old stone well. They glanced into its depths out of habit, a ritual born from years of fearful respect. But this time, they stopped dead in their tracks, their faces draining of color. The water, which had always shown only a single lonely face after nightfall, now held two reflections, side by side, staring up at them from the bottomless dark. The girl and a young man with terror frozen in his eyes. And from the well, a new sound emerged. Not just a single hum, but a soft, chilling duet. A melody of two lost souls, waiting for the next curious traveler to ask why they are there, all alone. If this tale sent a shiver down your spine, don't forget to hit that follow and subscribe button for more chilling stories from the cursed destinations. Thank you for listening.